made the Wu-Tang symbol fucking 32. Alright, so first of all, we're at Imperial bar, grill, whatever you want to call it, Mexican, fake Mexican, I don't know. I really don't ever come here, but a lot of my friends work here. We're 9 Woodward, Ferndale, awesome. So we're displaying a bunch of skateboards, graffiti artists, pinstripe artists, and tattoo artists got together and did a bunch of skateboards, all for charity. I couldn't tell you exactly what the charity is right now, but I know it has something to do with kids, and that's, you know, that's always good. The way I got into it was actually by mistake. I was on Instagram, and for Christmas I told my girlfriend that I would buy her tickets to go see the Lion King play down at the Detroit Opera House, and I failed and didn't get her tickets because I was broke, and I tried and they sold out, a bunch of shit. But then I followed this guy on Instagram named Shades, who's actually got a deck in there, and Shades is a really good graffiti artist. Doesn't do a lot of street pieces, but does a lot of murals and stuff. He's awesome. But I followed him, and he seemed like he knew a lot of people in Detroit, and he posted something about the Lion King. And it sounded like he was the guy to talk to if I wanted to go see the Lion King. So I went and talked to, or I sent him a message on it, and I was just like, hey dude, like Lion King's awesome, like I totally wish I could go see that, like I'm broke and I can't take my girlfriend, I'm an asshole, I promised her and I'm such a dick. And he was just like, email me, and I was like, oh shit, he's about to hook me up with some tickets, this is so great, like I'm about to make her day, and like this guy just saved like my Christmas. And then I emailed him, I was like, hey man, Lion King sounds great, like what's up? And then he just goes, want to be in this art show? And I was like, I guess. I was so bummed, but like, I don't know. I've always been really weird about art shows. This is the first time in the 8 years that I've created the character of Simple that I've been shown at an art show here in Michigan, my home state. It's pretty sweet. It's actually kind of fun. I just met a ton of people that actually told me that I've influenced them over the last 8 years to like do stickers and stuff, which is awesome because the first time I started doing stickers, there was no one here doing it, and now there's a whole bunch of people downtown doing it, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. Having a good time. So, the piece that I have, it kind of looks like a 10-year-old drew it, but it all ties, what? Right, exactly. So like, it all ties into the whole name, like Simple, like everything, like I tried to like, at first when I was told about it, I was like, oh shit, like I should like do something crazy, like I was gonna do like this 3D, like pop out with wood, like make it all crazy and be like, man, that's so cool to look at. But then I thought about it, it's like, this is my first time showing in Michigan, and you know, I just want people to understand, like, the whole reason I started it was because I couldn't draw. Like, I was horrible at drawing, and that's the whole reason that I called myself Simple, is because it was all simple stuff. I couldn't draw anything cool. So I figured, fuck it, I'll paint something simple, and I painted it the morning of that it was due, instead of actually working on it for 3 weeks I had it. But, the interesting thing is, if you look at it, there's a bunch of orange drips, like going up, orange paint drips. What happened is I ran out of orange paint to outline it, and so when I was running out of orange paint, I only had a little bit left, so I was drinking a Capri Sun, and I poured a bunch of Capri Sun in the orange paint, and then that made it really watery, and I figured, oh shit, I can just make it drip everywhere. So I flipped the skateboard upside down, and it all just started dripping down. It made my garage and my bedroom smell like Capri Sun fruit punch for probably about an hour. If it wasn't so high up, I would say go smell it, because it literally smells like fruit punch. So whoever buys it, I hope they don't have a lot of ants, because it's gonna smell like fruit punch. And that's awesome to me.
That's cool.
I don't know. Most of the time, I fucking hate drawing. I think it sucks. But I don't know. It's always been there. Like, fucking ups, like, that's why, like, on the sticker that I just recently printed from fatratpress.com, shameless plug, I got a sticker printed and it says, you know, ups, downs all around. It's kind of been a slogan that I've had for the past 8 years that I've kind of always used. People are like, hey, what up? And I'm like, I don't know, you know, ups, downs, all arounds. How you doing? Ups, downs, all arounds, you know? That's life, you know? Everybody goes through the ups, everybody goes through the downs, you know, all arounds, whatever. But whenever I went through that shit, you know, whether it was stupid shit, losing friends, losing girlfriends, losing best friends, whatever, or like getting a new job, losing a job, being fired, whatever. Like, it was always cool because that guy, his character, Simple, was always there. Like, I could always go back and be like, well, you're not going to go anywhere. I'm going to draw you on a piece of paper. Like, you're not going anywhere. So, like, ups, downs, all around. He's always been there by my side. So, like, I don't know. That's why I guess I'm excited because it's the first time I've ever really been shown here. I've been shown in, like, Amsterdam, Germany, France, Philly, but never in Michigan. And, like, it took 8 years, but... And it's crazy, too, because... It wasn't like, this is a bar where like 9 of my friends work, and none of them asked me to do it. It was some random dude that I tried to get a hold of for Lion King tickets that got a hold of me and asked me to do it. So like, I totally thought that was cool. And by the way, the fucking tattoo artist blew all the graffiti artists away. Like, we're fucking... I was just talking to Shades about it, like we were in there and we were like, oh shit, like, that's why we're graffiti artists and they're tattoo artists. Like, they take time, we do shit in 5 minutes. You know, I've got... trash can. I've got a couple. I mean, I'm gonna be partial, but I really like the Jack Nicholson by Syntax. It's really sweet. I'm a partial to Syntax, a graffiti writer, and I've loved all the murals that he does downtown. And like, he's just a really fucking talented dude. The Jack Nicholson by Syntax is sweet. The one next to Jack Nicholson, where it just looks like it's cut out of clouds, is by Matt Eaton, and Matt Eaton's really sweet. But it actually, if you look at the clouds, and you actually look at it, it says mean, M-E-A-N, in the clouds. It's really, like, if you just kind of glance at it, you wouldn't see it, but it's actually really sweet, and I think he did a really great job. Plus, I think, I don't know if it's pronounced Dwelle or Dwale, but he did the bass guitar one, and I know you like that shit, but that was really cool, with the bass strings, the fucking tuners and all that. I don't know. Oh, they're all pretty good, but I say those 3 are probably my favorite. I would love to do my own show, like, for years and years and years. I've had one idea for a show, and the only way it would work is not in a gallery, not in a bar, and work in a house. And I'm gonna give a lot away right now, and I hope no one fucking steals the idea. But it would be a fucking house party, like just old school house party like we used to have when we were kids. Fucking, you know, get a keg, throw it in the back. Fucking everybody comes out, hangs out, have a good time. But the thing is it would be like all the paintings would be on the wall, but they would all be different characters of Simple, because Simple, yeah, he's one dude with no eyes. But at the same time, he could be characterized as different kinds of Simples. Like, there could be like humans, but it's just like Simples. Simples and humans are kind of like the same thing. Like, there's just different ones. But so like the paintings would be like a bunch of Simples just hanging out at a party. So like one painting would be like a bunch of Simples hanging out drinking, or like I always thought it would be cool to like have a Simple girl dressed up in a red dress in one wall in like the living room, and then you go to the kitchen and then there's like 2 paintings of a Simple man and another man, and then like a canvas of like a speech bubble saying like, yo, did you see that girl in the red dress in the other room? Like, that's so, like, she's so hot. Like, I wish I could get enough nerve to talk to her because I'm such a pussy. Because I'm such a pussy and I won't talk to anybody. But then, like, you know, in the bathroom, like, put one on the floor next to the toilet throwing up, like vomiting all over himself. Outside, like, have a little table with like people with smoke and shit, like have a couple Simples smoking cigarettes.
So it's kind of like the Simples are part of the party.
Exactly. Okay. And like, so like, you know, you have your I always, like, because a lot of my friends are straight edge, so I always thought like, I don't want to like, I'm not making fun of straight edge people at all, because I have so much respect for straight edge people. And like, a lot of my best friends are all straight edge. But the thing, I remember taking a couple straight edge friends out to a party, and they all mostly just chilled on the couch and hung out, and they had a good time and everything, and they were fun, but they chilled on the couch, and that's cool. So I always wanted to do a painting of like a bunch of straight edge Simple just fucking chilling on the couch. I always thought that'd be a great idea. And then like, You know, like do like a beer pong one where like one canvas is the table and like with cups on it, and then there's another canvas with one simple like throwing the ball and the little canvas of the ball, and sell it as a set. I don't know. I just think it'd be really cool, but the thing is like with that idea, I'd have to do it at someone's house, and I gotta find someone's house that's like wants to do it and would allow like whoever came for it actually throw a party. But I mean, if I'm offered a show, that'd be great. I don't think it's gonna happen because nobody really recognizes me. But I don't know, it'd be cool.